All right. Shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kar Kadash. Double honors to thee, all the apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Brother Shapaya from GMS Chicago, again, coming at you through the Spirit with another quick lesson. And today's lesson is really going to be, and it's crazy, brothers doing a live right now. Earlier this morning, the Spirit jumped on me, said, do a lesson, look up, your salvation draweth nigh. All right, and I'm speaking on these chariots, man. In the past 2 years, they've been flexing very hard, but this year alone, they have been flexing, all right? And that's, that's part of the signs in heaven too, all right? Us seeing the angels and things of that nature, all right? I'm going to jump straight into it. Isaiah 31 and 5. As birds flying, so will Yahweh of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending it, also he will deliver it. And passing over it, he will preserve it. All right? There's this, matter of fact, let's get this. Let me get this. This is Revelations 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life, and after 3 days and a half, which I believe that's 350 years, right, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood up upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them, which goes with the Baruch 5. All right, them that stood so boldly for the name. All right, this great fear is coming upon all the people when this Hebrew Israelite thing is talked about, okay? And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them, which also goes with the Baruch 5, the strangeness of our salvation, all right? So when you go back to this Isaiah 31 and 5, all right, he says, defending it also, he will deliver it. This is our great salvation we're talking about. All right, Romans says our salvation is nearer than we ever believed. And signs, brothers, signs are popping off left, right, front, back, diagonally, everywhere, man. It's evident that Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is ending this place in great signs and great effects like 2nd Esdras 9 talks about, man. All right? And the chariots are a big part of this salvation. Matter of fact, let's get Jude. Let me just get Jude. Jude 7 and 14. And let's see what Enoch, Enoch. Let's see what Enoch talked about. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, all right, prophesied of these, saying, behold, Yahweh cometh. Now right here it says Lord, lowercase Lord, because Yahweh's going to come through Yahweh Shai. The Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints to do what? Verse 15. To execute judgment upon all, and to convince all the ungodly among them of their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and all their hard speeches, which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. So the Lord is coming for vengeance. He said that day of vengeance is in his heart. All right? Hey, here we go. I believe this is, it's Zach. All right. Start with 1. Zechariah 5 and 1. Then I turned and lift up my eyes and look. Once again, lift up my eyes. Where are you looking to? The heavens. And behold, a flying roll. All right. Same as Ezekiel, that real within the will. All right. Ezekiel, the 1st chapter. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. And he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth over the whole face of the earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off on this side according to it. All right? So, hey, that, like Independence Day, when that chariot cracked the clouds and covered everything, that's how it's going to be, man. Simply put. All right? Matter of fact, because it said, come up hither, right? Let's get Psalms, the 91st chapter. This is Psalms 91. Actually, I'm going to put my phone on airplane mode, somebody bother me. Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. All right, because right now we're dwelling in the secret place of the Lord. All right, which spiritually is this truth, but it's going to turn physical. We're going to abide under his shadow, which is the chariots. All right. I'm just jump to the points. Verse 4, he should cover thee with his feathers, like he said, like birds, right? And under his wings thou shalt trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. All right, I'm going to jump to verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right side, but it shall not come nigh unto thee. So how is that going to happen? We will have to be in the heavens, looking left and right, seeing this fire of glass, this glass mingled with fire, looking at the judgment of the wicked, but it's not going to come near us. Matter of fact, let's jump to verse 10. There shall no evil thing befall thee, neither any plague come nigh thy dwelling. All right? Especially this pestilence called missile fire, fire and brimstone. That's not going to come near us, man. All right? And here's why. Verse 11. For he should give his angels charge over thee and keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against the stones. All right? So the Lord is going to have us in that day. Matter of fact, this is Psalms again. This is Psalms 68 and 17. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. Remember, 10,000s of saints, according to Jude, right? And the Lord, all right, is among them, as Sinai in the holy place. So as a mountain, all right, the Lord is going to be a mountain compared to the other UFOs. The chariots of Yahweh is the actual name, all right? He's going to be a mountain compared to the rest of the chariots that we're seeing. So imagine that. Matter of fact, let's go. Let's go to the second address. Second address 13 and 6. And I beheld, and lo, he graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. Not no, niggas like to say, well, it was an actual pillar of cloud. No. So why did the Lord call it a mountain right here? It's a different story for a different day. But obviously, this is a vehicle. Now, Yahweh, he don't need a vehicle. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He's everywhere at once, omnipotent. All right? But guess what? My mans chose to have a vehicle. That's the Jakest shit to do. I'm the almighty power, but I still want me a car. Simply put, all right? Same with his son, same with us. We're going to be able to teleport anywhere the hell we want to. But we like our chariots, all right? Simply put, all right? These are things spoken of in the beginning, man, all right? Matter of fact, verse 7, and I looked, but I would have seen the region or place whether the hill was graven, and I could not. So that means he what? Looked all the way left, all the way right. He couldn't tell you where it started or where it began at. All right? Let's get this. Because you know what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to do? He's getting ready to reveal himself, man. The whole point of Revelations, man. The revealing. All right? Revelations 1:7, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. How's every eye going to see him if this is a small chariot? All right, this is going to be a worldwide event. Yahweh Shai is going to crack those clouds. Thus, the strangers of our salvation. Thus, the trumpets will be sounded. Thus, the dead that died in Hamashiach should be risen first and called up hither, and we're going to meet them in the air, man. Via chariots, man. And if a nigga don't believe that, so what? More room on the chariot for us. All right? Because we flying first class. We ain't going commercial, man. All right? He says, every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced them and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. All right? People are going to be crying because they ain't going to know what the fuck is going on, man. Oh, we're really not alone. Now, we've been telling you guys this. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai exists. Or if you will, God exists. We've been telling you guys who are in those chariots, man. So like that, oh, it was a Goodyear blip. No, it wasn't. Esau's an asshole. Trust me. It wasn't a blip. There's videos of this thing shooting around everywhere. This is, hey, there's still, how, listen to this shit, man. How Esau gonna say, yeah, you know, this is in their constitution, not in their constitution, in the government documents that have been unsealed. Yeah, extraterrestrials exist, but I wasn't a UFO, that was a blip. This is a fork-tongued devil we're dealing with, man. All right? There was no yellow fan on that blip, like the Goodyear blip. And when it comes to blips are so big you can see with a fucking naked eye. Seriously, man. All right? Don't let Esau's garbage, man. My Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is on his way, man. Don't give a fuck what nobody else got to say about it. Let me get this to next. Acts 1:9. And when he had spoken these things, this is Yahweh Shai, while they beheld, he was taken up, just like Enoch, all right, just like Elijah, taken up in a cloud, received him out of their sights. And while they looked steadfastly towards heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel. These was angels, which said, ye men of Galilee, why ye stand gazing into heaven? This same Yahweh Shai, which is taken up from you unto heaven, shall also come in like manner as you see him go into heaven. So he's going to come back in the same fashion, man. Simply put, UFOs, which ain't UFOs, they are identified as the chariots of Israel, with angels, which are called the horsemen. Okay? It's very glorious thing to see, man. May Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai allow us to be a part of his elect, all right, to partake in that first resurrection. We don't want that second death, man, like Psalms 91 talks about. 1,000 gonna die to your left, 1,000 gonna die to your right. We don't want that, man. But I tell you what, this is the fucking end. I can't say that enough. The way things are now, it's the end. Literally, man. And the Lord is flexing out here, man. And it's mighty as fuck what the Lord is doing, man. If you don't get the message, the ark is going to close on you. So with that, I pray this is edifying. All praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kar Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of great millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abad, babal. Hey, that's spiritual. Like birds. Like birds. The Lord is going to defend Israel, man. Call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.